All right, thank you. Oil and gas in the Permian Basin has been an essential component of life here in West Texas, as you can see by the pump jacks over in the back. When I originally began doing research for the story, my hope was to cover African American innovators and key industry figures here in the Permian Basin region. But the sad reality I soon found out is there simply just aren't that many.
We were uh, not given the opportunity to get some of the better lucrative job opportunities in the Permian Basin. We did more of the skill work, more of the, I guess per se, cooking, cleaning, uh, dirt jobs.
Being in the middle of rural Texas, many of the innovators in the Permian Basin have, throughout the decades, been white people and landowners. Nothing better represents this than the Permian Basin Petroleum Museum's Hall of Fame, which includes hundreds of key industry figures, including President George H.W. Bush, but hardly any people of color.
You have to be kind of special to be out here, and just a lot of black people have not been educated or orientated with the oil and gas industry. So therefore, I don't believe that's why they don't come. They just don't know.
This is where groups like the Black Chamber of Commerce of the Permian Basin come into play. Located in Odessa and run by Chamber President and former ConocoPhillips employee Chris E. Walker, the Black Chamber of Commerce's goal is to ensure that black-owned clientele and businesses, particularly those related to oil and gas, get the proper funding and resources they need to succeed.
We help them if they are in need of employees, if they're looking for someone to fill a position. A lot of times they will contact the chamber, the Black Chamber, to see if we know anyone that may be available to fill a position, or we help some of the companies, smaller companies, try to go through some of the channels to acquire loans and money to grow their companies.
I don't really like the word role models, but Mr. Chris there at the Black Chamber of Commerce in Odessa, Texas, when I met him, I was really impressed with him a lot because, he done things that I admire, and he stayed with the company a long time, and he's reaping the benefits, and he's looked back into the community and try to help people out the best he can.
In talking with various African American professionals in oil and gas, I found that all of them hope to see greater change in the coming years. The advice they would give to young professionals is to seek out like-minded individuals and resources, such as the Black Chamber of Commerce, to network among others in the industry. Many of them also attest to working from the ground up, including as landmen or with big conglomerates such as Halliburton.
We have some of our young people that we give scholarships to that are attending school that have the intentions of becoming engineers. We have some individuals that we're working with that are looking to be safety consultants. The sky is the limit. It just depends on how in depth you'd like to go into it and what you would like to do with these companies.
Don't quit. A lot of doors are going to be shut, but know your worth and just keep moving forward, and doors will open.
So as we celebrate Black History this month, let us also hope that African American representation continues to grow at the beating heart of life here in West Texas. I'm Luke Dias, NewsWest 9.